All right, let's get her going. The Ancaster Avalanche and the Oakville Hornets meeting up for the finals, the U13B Southern Tier 1 finals, and everybody was ready to go except for one referee. About 10 minutes elapsed before the second of the referee pairing showed up. There he is right there skating into frame. The Avalanche and the Hornets were ready to get at it. Let's go. These two teams tied twice in the regular season, solving nothing. The Avalanche bringing the offense early on. Peyton Little rips a shot on net. Presley Penner goes there, no rebound available, but the girls kept going there. Then it's Little, her shot's blocked, and the player in front who blocked it took a bad spill, and oh boy, thankfully she got up on her own power. She was okay, good to see there. Then the Avalanche retrieving a puck from beside the net. There's Evelyn McGahick, who gets a good shot right on. That chance doesn't go. Then it's Presley Penner who's going to feed it back to the point. Polly McPherson shoots it right on, and the loose puck is right there for Penner. That's why you go to the net, kids. The Avalanche take a 1-0 lead in this hockey game. Then Peyton Little goes right there once again. No dice that time. The cameras at the other end not operational, but guess who was operational? Peyton Chamberlain in the Avalanche net. Great stop there. She was going to be busy in this hockey game. One time right from the slot. Chambo gets the pad on it. Polly McPherson's going to take a penalty tackling somebody in front. Avalanche would kill that one off, and they go to the second period with the 1-0 lead. Then a little mishap in the corner. Two Avalanche players crash into each other. Puck is thrown right out front. Nothing doing there. The Avalanche get out of it. Then it's Layla Hurd going to jar a puck loose, and Bryn Houghton throws it to the front. Presley Penner's going to send a backhand pass to Hurd. Hurd has two whacks at it, and nobody in the building could believe she did not score there, and that was costly because the other way, here come the Hornets on a 2-on-1, and look at this play. Hornets player diving, lunging, falling. What a goal, unbelievable. However, this is how that play developed, and this is how you get a 2-on-1. Layla Hurd gets tripped pretty badly, and that sends the 2-on-1 in, and that is why the Avalanche were tied at 1 after that. Then, in front, Peyton Little is going to pop this one out, try to jam it in the side of the net. Can't get it to go. Then the other way, here come the Hornets. Chamberlain, she's doing her thing, making sure to cover that one up and making sure there's no rebound for anyone to jab at. Then the Avalanche, trouble getting out of their own end. The point shot's going to be sent right on. Chamberlain with the stop, but more troubles clearing the puck. Ancaster cannot get it out. All kinds of chances. This one's going to be sent right on through, right there, and that almost goes. Hornets all over the Avalanche in the middle of the second frame. The Avalanche hanging on for dear life. The point shot's going to come in once again. That's blocked by Peyton Little. Lot of blocked shots in this hockey game. Avalanche were understaffed in this game, mind you, but they were persevering. Presley Penner is going to catch this puck and spin, throw to the front of the net. Peyton Little and Bryn Houghton wail away at it, but can't get it to go. We're still tied heading to the third period. Then a bouncing puck sent right through the middle of the slot, and the one-timer by the Hornets sent just wide. And look at this battle out front. Clara Lutzma takes a helmet pop to the head. No call there. That would prove important later on. The Avalanche then under siege. Peyton Chamberlain again making the stop. Then this one's going to skate out of your frame, but Peyton Chamberlain makes a heck of a glove save on that rush. Trust me, it was a good one. Then more Hornets. They blocked their own shot right on net. Again, surging against the Avalanche. The spin around shot is sent right on. Chamberlain with the stop. Then Chamberlain once again navigating the long wrister and holding on. Ancaster would get a late power play. Bryn Houghton right off the faceoff. Her shot is tipped just over the net. Presley Penner is going to go and get this puck in the corner. Trying to drop it back to the point. Can't find the handle. She gets pinned against the boards. Wallpapered there as Polly McPherson pulls it away. Penner, as she tries to free her stick up, ends up taking a 4-minute checking to the head penalty. The Avalanche don't find out it's 4 minutes until just now when they see it up on the clock. They're motioning to the referee to say, hey, it's a timeout. Nobody told us it's 4. The referee just stares them down and lets the play continue on. Then, in front, the Avalanche are going to get into a battle. Paulie McPherson gets chopped by the Oakville Hornets player. Then the other referee comes skating in and says, nope, Avalanche player goes too. Keep in mind, this is the same ref that strolled in late for this hockey game. He's been late for a lot. He's late looking up at the Avalanche bench, screaming for a timeout, and it's time to ask, hey ref, are you okay? Ancaster repeatedly asking for a timeout as Oakville somehow is granted a change after the referee has dropped his arm. He's screaming at the other ref to drop the puck. Ancaster wondering why they're not being given a timeout while Oakville got a change. So the coach of the Ancaster Avalanche calls his players over, and no, here comes the referee. Not on time for the game, but he's on time for this, telling the bench, you must go back to that face-off circle because I said so. The Avalanche wondering what it takes to call a timeout in this hockey game as they're about to face some serious pressure from a Hornets power play. It does not seem that unreasonable to ask for a timeout in this situation. Then the puck is dropped, the referee clearly not watching the game at all. Apparently, he's motioning to the Ancaster bench that, I've kicked you out. I've kicked you out, you gotta go. But he never kicked him out. Then at this point, he decides to stop play, stroll over. None of the coaches on the Ancaster bench were actually speaking during this. He kicks out the coach. Look at these stills. While he's looking over there, not one coach is looking his way. They're all watching the play when the arm goes up, and he decides, that's it, you get the gate. But he also gives the Avalanche a late penalty as well. Then, to add insult to injury, Oakville Hornets go over and ask for a timeout, and what do you know? They got it right away. Shocking, I tell ya. Then, a heated conversation at the Avalanche bench. Still, the referee did not look like he was doing very well, and he didn't seem like he was a big fan of the Ancaster Avalanche, but here we go. We're back at it. 4-on-3 late. Oakville Hornets get a great chance. The tip is sent just wide. Then, look at Layla Hurd takes a stick in the head right in front of, our old friend, the same referee. But again, he's a little too late, doesn't make the call. Then look at this play. Oakville shoots it up off Chamberlain's glove. It goes right on top of the net and sits there. Wow, what a chance and what a save by Chamberlain. Then the Avalanche hanging on for dear life. Here come the Hornets. All kinds of pressure. The tip sent right on. Hunter McRae is going to block this shot. Unbelievable defense from these three girls as they're just hoping, praying, waiting for their fourth player to come back out. It's 5-on-3. The Avalanche doing everything they can just to hang on for dear life and escape this hockey game with a tie. Peyton Little with a great closeout at the point as the defense elects not to shoot. Then Hunter McRae with a nice play behind the net, but she falls. Then the wraparound is sent out front. That one doesn't go. Peyton Chamberlain finally finds the puck in her blue paint, puts a glove on it. The Avalanche are down to 5-on-4 now. They got a player back. And late in this hockey game, Clara Lutzma torn down in front of the net. No call there, but Malia Citrino is able to clear the puck out, chase it into the Hornets' end as time is going to tick away. And woo, boy, what a hockey game. A very entertaining game from the players on the ice. Not so entertaining from the dude in stripes. What was he thinking? Ancaster and the Hornets will take each other on once again, tied at a point apiece. Boy, this series is a barn burner. Go get 'em, Avs.